This is my 1951 Packard 200. It's a four-door sedan, base model. It's 3-speed manual overdrive. Had a 288 in it. Bought this out of Texas. Nice guy that I bought it from. The paint job is from the 80s. It did look a lot better when I first got it. Unfortunately, the cold weather up here and having to sit outside because I had no room for it in the shop, because I have a lot of customer stuff as well. The paint started peeling. In the 288, I got it running. It ran pretty good. The problem is coolant started coming out of the tank, the exhaust pipe, and noticed that must have been a cracked block. Took the cylinder head off and found number 4 cylinder to have a crack from the cylinder wall all the way through the exhaust port. So there's no fixing it. Looked like somebody had tried fixing it before with a braze. Didn't work. So this is how it is now. Let's talk about Packard engines, especially 51 to 54, because like I said, mine's a 51. This is an engine I bought, the 53 block. It's 9 main, so it's a senior model. I happened to get lucky getting this block because someone had rebuilt it previously, and it has a 359 crankshaft in it. Now the 359 crankshaft is 4.5-inch stroke. The 327, this block would have originally been a 4.25-inch stroke. They all have a 3.5-inch bore. This block is a 9 main, which the 359 and 327 were the only two that came with 9 main bearings. The 359 did have a 60 thousandths overbore compared to the 327, giving it the extra more displacement as well. But the 359 came with an aluminum cylinder head, and it would say on the cylinder head 359. This does not have that. This has a cast iron cylinder head that would have been for the 327, and it would have said right here Packard, and then you have your casting number, and then it would have said 327 or 288, either or, depending which cylinder head you decide to use. Someone ground it off. They also ground off the casting date on this block because they had it in a 54 Caribbean, and the crank may have been original to the car, but the rest of it was not. This is the cylinder head for the 51 288 that came out of my car. You can see right here it says 288 standard, 327 automatic, which this 51 52 they would use this cylinder head in either one. And over here, this is an actual 53 288. It's 5 main, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 327s and 288s could come with 5 main bearings. This is a 53 because look at the different color. They went to like a teal, aquamarine, blue-green type color in 53 and 54 for junior models. So your Clipper, Mayfair, stuff like that. You could also get this in a 327, and it would say on the cylinder head 327 or 288. Now in 53, they also bumped up compression. So 51 to 52, you would have 7-to-1 compression. And between the 327 and 288, and 53, they went to 770 for the 288 and 8 for the 327. The 359 was higher than that. I think it was 8.7 to 1 compression, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the books again. See, very nice, smooth running engines. I only have two right now because the 288 51 block was cracked, number 4 cylinder. So I scrapped that block. There was no saving it. Couldn't. It was right into the exhaust port and seat, so sleeving it wasn't even an option. And that's what happens when you run straight water in your engine block. It corrodes to the point that it's no longer usable. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for your time.